an old night has went on. We do. Oh. There's corpse sack next to us. Right, play it cool. Just gonna pull off in a second. Go about our day. Yep, perfectly normal. Where is the closest place to park? Over here, I think. Go. Let's just have a quick once over of the hover. Does it look damaged on the outside? That is a narrow gap. See, it looks okay. Doesn't have any scrapes or anything on it. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll worry about it when smoke starts coming out the back. Or the front. We'll worry about it when smoke starts coming out of it in general. I think that's a good time to worry. Now, Huxley. What have you gotten yourself into this time? And couldn't you have met me a little bit closer towards the car park, Hux? Is there a reason I have to walk so far? That's a nice hover. Next time I'll get a hover from whatever that dealership is. Hux. Ah, Huxley. Huxley, did you have more than one arm when we first met?
This had better be good, Huxley. Wait, what happened to your arm?
Yeah.
That was a good question. How do I tell the dame that when Raguan's goons
Wait,
gave me the
Raguan?
elbow, I lost an arm? We had to get moving.
Buck, I just met him. I know where he is.
I gave them a nav point that would get us out of danger.
They ripped your arm off? You have to go to CorpSec, Huxley.
Raguan, CorpSec, Peter. They were all tangled up in some complex web I couldn't untangle. But I knew one thing. If I tugged on the wrong thread, the spiders were gonna come for their lunch.
What does that mean?
I am sorry I said to pick him up. He is still very annoying.
Well, it's
Quiet
too
for
late now.
Camus. Huxley, you think CorpSec is involved in Pashta's disappearance?
It was all connected, but I couldn't see how. Someone was lying. Raguan said I should talk to Peter, but then his gorillas ripped off my arm and threw me out of a 6th-floor window.
So just call Peter and ask him what's really going on.
It
Now
doesn't
the
seem that
client
simple.
wouldn't answer my calls. I could feel the girl slip through my fingers, and if I couldn't pull her back, she'd slip through the cracks too.
You're losing
That's why
fingers
you
as
called
well.
me, right? You want me to take you to Peter?
I wanted to tell the dame that she was right, that it would be easy. She thought I was asking for a quick journey across town, but I was asking her for much more. I was asking her to go out on a limb for me.
Huxley, just this one time, please skip to the point.
Yeah, I don't know how much more I've got to
Cloudpunk.
give.
That was the name of the company the dame worked for. They had some serious resources. Vehicles, contacts with society both high and low, and an up-to-date address list of almost everyone living in Nivalis.
Oh no. Huxley, that could get me fired.
If we are just asking, maybe we won't get in trouble.
Camus, you didn't want us to help Huxley in the first place.
Yeah.
I have been thinking more about things. About automata and what we do.
And?
We need to help each other. Help each other be better. Like saving a little girl. Everything is so complicated in the city. You do something and it is a bit good, but a bit bad too. But saving the little girl is only good. I can't explain it very well.
No,
No,
I'm
it's
with
fine.
you.
I get it. It's nice to help people when you can, but I'm responsible for both of us, Camus. If I get fired, I can't even keep you in the Hava. Never mind find you a new body.
I understand. I still want to help find Pashta.
I didn't want to impose on.
Quiet, both of you. I have to make a call. Control, this is driver 14. This is Rania.
Yeah,
I need to
first
ask
name
for a
basis.
favor.
I read you, driver. What do you need?
I need an address.
I don't think I'm understanding you. We don't have a new job for you yet. There's no packages right now. But if you give it half an hour...
Nah, this is
isn't
more of a
really about work.
personal
I need a
request.
personal favor. I just need you to give me someone's address.
You, know this someone?
Yeah.
Not really.
Well-
Look, I know it's a big ask.
You ain't joking. You're asking me to share private info I could, get deleted.
Deleted?
Are you an automata?
Fired.
Oh.
I could get fired. You want to tell me what this is all about?
A girl is missing. The less details you know, the better, right? I just need this one favor, Control. It's important to me.
I don't, want to hear any more about this, 14FC. I'm signing off.
Control, wait. Her name is Pashta. She's alone, probably scared, taken from her family.
This has got
Lay on the
nothing
guilt
to do
trip.
with us, Rania.
He's right.
I could have been that little girl. That's why I have to help. Growing up, the debt corpse could have taken me away from my mom. But every time, she somehow came up with the money. It was close. Don't you get it?
Look, Rania, this isn't a normal favor.
What if it was your little girl?
You don't want to go there.
That's a
I
little
can't.
personal. That's across the
Look,
line.
it's one address. Don't say anything. Don't tell anyone. Peter Unthrink. That's the name. Just hang up, then send us the address. I'll never ask for anything like this again.
I better not.
Control out.
I am nervous. That was tense.
Too personal as well.
I wasn't sure he would... We got a nav point.
The dame really came through.
Yeah.
Control really came through. We've been building up a good rapport with Control. He opened up to us about his family, and we exploited that information to guilt trip him. Beyond guilt tripping, really. There's laying it on thick, and then there's playing the dead family card.
I am receiving an order to stop by CorpSec.
Corpsec?
Are you sure it's CorpSec? I don't see anyone.
Sugar.
The signal is from close by, but I don't know where exactly. It seems like CorpSec, but there is no incident number. They normally send an incident number.
This is CorpSec. You're speaking to Agent Rio. We have reason to believe you are harboring a known criminal, rogue android Huxley.
Rio again? Why are you following us?
That name's
Is this
coming up a
personal?
lot.
You are currently breaking the law. CorpSec
How?
requires you to turn in your passenger and surrender yourself to...
Camus, you said the signal is close by. I don't think this Rio is on official business. Is he affecting any of your systems?
No. If we drive, we could get out of his range.
You have 60 seconds to comply.
Okay, 60
If
seconds
he's
to get
not
out of
really
here.
CorpSec, I think we should run for it. But if he is, he might call for backup to chase us. Maybe we should call his bluff.
Call his bluff and do what exactly? We're just gonna gun it. We're gunning it. If he wanted to talk and be friends, then he wouldn't have just, called us out of the blue like this and threatened us. He'd have introduced himself as a friend or something like that. Do I have to just get as far away as possible? Do I have to go meet Peter Unthrick? I say we go meet Peter Unthrick. Where's parking though? Oh, this way.
Traffic accidents reported in sectors.
Come on, we're 2 sectors away now. Surely that's enough.
You know what? Fine. Arrest us. We'll talk to CorpSec officers about everything we know, including your boss.
But we don't want to be arrested. This is bad.
Quiet, Camus. If they wanted to arrest us, they wouldn't be talking. I don't think this is really CorpSec. Something is off.
Wait, am I still
Don't
in
start
range
a
of the
battle
signal?
with me, girl. I'll make it into a war.
Either arrest us or let us go.
Drop this. Drop that android. Get
No.
yourself out of this mess while you can.
Make
I
me.
won't warn you again.
He has disconnected.
Let's get moving, Camus.
So, this Agent Rio that keeps calling
Camus,
us.
where is this nav point taking us?
The Alexa Theater. Maybe Peter lives in an apartment above it?
Clerk in the lobby. Yeah, that would be my guess. Peter would be working the popcorn stand, mixing up the hottest flavors, caramel and anchovy
Look at
with
an arm
cinnamon
again.
protein flakes, ready for the next screening of some piece of trash anti-android prop films. Cyborgs Ate My Babies 3.
Is that a real movie?
Yes, I saw it advertised on a poster.
Gross.
We are getting a message. It is from Control.
Put him through.
Oh no.
He is not on comm, it's just a text message. He says that CorpSec networks are down all over the city. There's a CorpSec security point between here and the Alexa Theater, but if we go on foot, we might be able to get through.
I'm not sure CorpSec really are looking for us. I think it was just that one guy trying to scare us off.
Yeah.
Agent Rio?
Where are you, Hux?
Yeah. You're okay to go on your own, Huxley, right? We can drop you at the security point?
In a simple world, that would be the plan. But this was a complicated city. Security points like that one couldn't be crossed by an android without a human to accompany them.
Of course.
What? Why?
I know why. On the holovids, they said something about an android virus. Humans are worried that the androids are going crazy in this zone.
That sounds like crazy propaganda. Who would believe that?
The dame didn't know her history. Truth is, that neighborhood was never the friendliest for rust buckets like me to begin with. Back in '69, the riots hit the district hard. Alexa Theater was ground zero.
I'll come through with you then. If the security points are down, they shouldn't have any reason to stop us. But just be cool, Huxley. Try to speak like... Actually, just try to be completely silent once we're there.
Yes.
Can you do that?
Please.
I'm
Close
impressed.
enough? Okay. Play it cool. Play... sir?
Good evening, ma'am. We've got a problem with our system right now.
Well, I need to go through
I'm gonna
here.
have to ask you to be patient while I manually read through your record. We can't contact HQ right now.
No problem.
Yeah, take your time.
Is your android friend all right? Does he speak?
He's got a broken
Oh
vocab
no,
box.
he's mute. He's always been mute. He doesn't have any recent issues with speech or anything. He's
Yeah.
been behaving very normally.
Yes.
So, problems with your system, huh? That must be a bummer.
That's the weird thing. It's not the system itself. It's the agents working the security posts. I swear, if we had unions, we'd be on strike. They got us working hours so long, half the agents are like zombies.
So, we clear to go ahead, or?
The
Then we got
agent's
all
on the
these
point.
reports of androids going nuts. Turns out, there ain't no evidence that it's the androids at all. We got failed neural augments sparking paranoia. They should be locking up the humans.
This
What's
rubric.
causing all this?
Rubric's
Who knows?
causing all this.
My old man says the city AI has a virus and it's infected us all. The humans, the androids, the programs controlling sanitation, traffic, everything.
You believe that?
Sure. But he also says they put mind control drugs in the toothpaste, and I'm gonna be a rich corp CEO before I'm 30, so...
Can we go?
Yeah, I think
What's that?
Dad's got a couple of olds.
Sure, whatever. Get going. And don't let your android buddy out of your sight. It's not safe for his kind in this zone.
I'll
was
keep an eye
easy.
on him. Yeah, I think your dad's into one too many conspiracy theories. Alexa Theater, ground zero of the riots in '69. You stay close, Hux. We're just going to pick up some punch cards while we're here. Oh, this is the Alexa Theater.
Safeguard immunizations.
It's an old brick and mortar building. I've not seen one of these here in Nivalis yet. Wired. Another corpse sack flyer, we'll take it. They're actually kind of useful. This building, how? Was it just fire that tore through this building and destroyed it? Was there like a bomb or something? Is this safe, Hux? Now, this isn't much of a theater, Peter.
Hi, do you work here? We're looking for a guy called...
The hell are you doing here? You're gonna get us both killed, Huxley!
So, this was the client. I'd pictured a hard-working man in a cheap suit. But instead, I was looking at a greasy-looking...
Shut your mouth! You got some nerve coming into this neighborhood and speaking to me like that, Huxley.
Look, we just want to help you find your daughter.
Shit. Look, this is all a hustle, and it's way out of my league. She ain't really my daughter.
Figured
Who
this was
paid
a
you to
hustle
say
when
she
we
was?
met in a burnt-out
If I
building.
tell you that, you're as dead as I am.
I've been driving all over the city trying to find this girl. I'm not giving up on this now. Just tell me where I can find her, okay?
Just forget her. She's probably fine.
The way
Probably
his voice
fine.
shook, we all knew he was lying.
It's the memory chip in her head they need. It's not about the girl. No one cares about the girl.
The memory
Huxley
chip.
does. Just let him do his job.
Rio. That's all I can say. Talk to Rio.
Agent
Wait,
Rio.
the CorpSec agent? He just threatened us.
Before you talk to me? Hey, that's great. That means he won't know we talked. Or he thinks I talked already. Shit. Just get out of here, will you already?
We should go, Huxley. This is getting dangerous.
It would get more dangerous, but I had to stick around.
It's not safe
Stick
here,
around
Huxley.
here.
It was too late for me. The security checkpoints would be up again. I'd be caught if I went through. Besides, I had some leads I wanted to follow here.
Damn it. Well, call me if you need me again, Huxley.
Yeah, please
I'll
do.
see you around.
What? Why do I suddenly seem much taller than Huxley and Peter here? I'm huge. What's happening then? What is in the chip in Pashta's head? And that was a hustle. So the hustle was he was pretending to be Pashta's father. Okay, I get that. He was working for Rio? So Rio wants Pashta too. And so he also trying to contact us to scare us off the trail. Because we're getting close? Or he doesn't want us finding out the truth? Well, there's a couple more things I can do before I leave. We can go across here, we can get the parts, we can get hopefully what's going to be a punch card. I hope Huxley's going to be okay in this neighborhood though. Control.
Hey, kid, I need you to know this next job. It's not personal, okay? It has
Okay.
nothing to do with our last discussion. You're not being punished. It's just, well, there's no one else available.
That doesn't sound good. What's the
No.
job?
We need you down in Gallows Row. There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Reports are mixed. We think it's a gas leak. Toxic. Some folk are saying it's radioactive. We're pretty sure it's not a zombification virus.
That's a
And
relief.
it's definitely not a neural implant ransomware attack. Well, I mean, not definitely, but probably.
That all sounds so reassuring, Control.
It
The
doesn't.
point is, we're pretty sure the area where you're going is safe. Communication in and out of Gallows Row has broken down, and CorpSec have set up a perimeter. But Cloudpunk has received a contract from an external security agency to extract persons of value.
So I'm a taxi now.
It's all kicking off.
More like a short-term contracted emergency response vehicle.
An ambulance.
Yeah, but an ambulance for anyone who might have good private security or health insurance, or anyone who would be valuable to society. You know, CEOs, doctors, anyone with diamond fillings in their teeth.
Anyone rich enough.
So you don't know who's down there?
We're getting scattered reports. Now, this is a lucrative job. You can squeeze 3 people in your hover. I'm not saying you need to save the 3 richest assholes you can find, but make sure they have enough resources to cover the bribes that'll get them back out of the quarantine zone. And then when they get back, make sure they have the savings or insurance policies to, you know, turn us a profit.
So at least one rich asshole.
Maybe 2, just to be safe.
Great. So how do I get to this poisonous, radioactive, dead zone filled with rich zombies?
There's an abandoned CorpSec security station just inside the quarantine zone.
Okay.
CorpSec are expecting you, so they'll let you through the perimeter.
Oh.
Once you get inside, just blend in as best you can. Ask people their stories. Yeah, use your judgment. And only mention you can get someone to safety when you're sure you want them as a passenger.
Yeah, that seems
Great.
sensible.
How long till this shift is over, Control?
It's been a long night.
Don't sweat it, kid. The night is almost half done.
Almost half
When's your
done.
shift end, Control?
My shift? I can't even remember when it began, kid. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing this forever. Control out.
I mean, if he's got that particular virus, where he's got to be awake, what else is he gonna do, I guess? He's always got to be focused, but gang member 2, excuse me.
Hey, Block 4-0, are you still fighting the system?
Hey, it's Cloudpunk. Damn right we are. We're fucking this shit up.
How exactly are you fucking this shit up?
We're making a motherfucking playground, dog.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard any other gangs that talk quite like you do.
What's the matter, Cloudpunk? Our speech too fresh for ya?
No. Did you watch a lot of old movies, maybe?
I can't say I like
It
the
ain't
accent.
about what we say we're gonna do. It's about what we do and how we do it.
I guess so. I can't believe you're making a playground.
The corps don't want the kids playing no more. We ain't gonna let them take our swings.
Hell yeah,
You
fight
got
the
a problem
power.
with that, Cloudpunk?
With you
Nuh-uh.
making a playground for kids? No, I think it's kind of amazing.
You
It
hear that,
is.
Razor? She thinks I'm amazing.
I mean,
You're
building a
all right,
park is
Cloudpunk.
amazing.
You ever get yourself a small human, you bring them here to play on the swings.
I will. Is Pasture human or is she an android? Well, if we find Pasture and she ends up in our care, we might just bring her here to play on the swings then. I wonder how far down the city goes into the sea. I know it reaches up for miles and miles, but submerged. Surely there's miles and miles of city down there by now. But squeeze 3 people into my hover. I might want to go get this repaired. Where's the nearest? That's top up and fuel. That's for repairs. That's also for repairs. Okay, so we can just beeline it down here and pull off at the last moment. Because if this is a crack, it's absolutely a crack in my windscreen, and it's bothering me. I just hope its repairs aren't going to be extortionate. Oh, I've just seen the cracks in the bottom of the windscreen as well. Oh, this isn't good. Okay. It's 345. Oh. You know what? We've spent enough limbs already. Retro antenna.
Pretty cool.
And traces. Do we want to buy a tracer unit? That's... Ooh, pink. Or yellow. Let's go for yellow. Reminds me of the colour of the sunrise back home.
Pretty cool.
There we go. I'm never going to really see the trail. Oh yeah, the windscreen is all whole again. That's better. Right, let's nip down. Let's not crash immediately. I wonder what's going wrong in the city. The corpse tech guy said there were reports of an android riot, was it? Something was going on. But it wasn't androids at all, because there was no evidence of it. And there's checkpoints going down all over the city. If it's the agents, he said as well, that sounds like the virus, or whatever it was that Rubric used before to let me get into the hollows. He just basically turned that agent into a zombie. We were just stuck on a loop. Excuse me, sir.
This whole area is about to be quarantined, ma'am. Now, I know you got a contract to pick up some folk,
Yes,
but you gotta be
that's
quick.
me.
If you're not back soon, you're gonna get stuck on the other side.
Back soon?
I
How
understand.
soon? Okay. You know what? Let's have a bottle of water. That'll make us a bit quicker. Right, so Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I am good, thank you. My service tag is GN. How are you doing?
I'm doing
Peachy?
okay.
Are you brand new? You're so shiny.
I am 18 hours old.
18?
And I have to say, I've only spoken to 6 people so far, but I have liked almost all of them.
Almost all?
I also spoke to Mr. Sharp.
So, you're fresh out of the box. What is your programming?
My default functions have not yet been set. I was purchased by a restaurant and was activated by a chef and another chef who talked to me about cooking and also food.
Sounds like you were going to be a chef.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Just a hunch. So what happened?
All the humans in the restaurant started to cough. Then they were rolling, then twitching, then they were still.
I guess they were poisoned by the gas leak, and you were the only one left?
Yes. They didn't instantiate my base programming, so I am in generic mode. I just love to be helpful.
Feel it.
It's my favorite thing.
What will you do if you can get out of here, GN?
I don't think I will get out. They will send me back to the factory to be wiped.
But you've already been activated. If they wipe you, won't that be like...
I do not want to go. But if I am not wiped, I have one recorded owner, and my market value will be far less. If I am wiped, I can be sold as new.
But androids can't be owned anymore, not since
Yeah.
the law changed.
We're
Right?
only considered emancipated after we've been born. And we aren't born till we're given a name.
You have a name.
No, it's a designation.
That is my service tag.
Yeah.
Can I give you a name?
No, only my first legal employer can do that. And they don't give us a name till we sign a work contract. Usually, for at least 10 years.
What about if
10?
I got you out of here?
Perhaps. I would like to help people. I really like helping. I have only done 12 different things so far, but helping is by far my favorite. Much better than worrying about my own mortality.
18 years old and already... Oh, years, sorry, 18 hours old. And he already got to worry about his own mortality. Quincy Sharp, who are you?
Hi,
You must be the
I'm
Mr.
Rania.
Sharp he mentioned.
So, looks like we're stuck here, Mr...
I'm sorry, I don't have any business cards left.
Me
Okay,
neither.
wasn't
But
asking
you
for
can
one.
still tell me your name, right?
I guess so. The cards are eggshell with a hollow finish. The font is an archaic neoclassic choice
No,
called
I just wanted
Tahoma.
your name.
They have my office number, so I never forget where I work.
Is that a
And
problem
they say
for
your
forgetting?
name, which is...
Oh, right. Quincy Sharp, CEO.
CEO. Wow. For which corp?
Again, I'd have to check my card.
You are an
don't know
airhead.
which corp you work for?
We just went through a rebranding. I really couldn't say.
You know, I've always
do you
wondered,
not know?
what does
Get a
CEO
CEO.
stand for?
No one remembers. We just use it for the upper level management in corps.
How do you get a job as a CEO?
Foresight, leadership, boldness. Thinking both inside and outside the box.
It doesn't sound like you do any
Blue
thinking at
sky
all.
thinking, being a savage, originality.
Being a savage.
Those are the characteristics that make you a real game changer.
And money, right? No one works up to be a CEO these days. You need limbs in the first place.
I always see money as a kind of energy force, and I've been able to act as a conduit and channel that energy through positive thinking.
By having
My
enough
father
of it,
also
you
left
mean.
me a small trust fund.
Exactly.
Is anyone worried about you back home?
My father, for sure. Although, we haven't spoken since I faked an alibi for my brother-in-law after he ran over that colored lady.
You did what?
Oh god, I should go.
Yeah. You can stay there. I mean, 18 hours old, and I'm far more compelled to help him than this human there. Wait, Mrs. Octavius Butler? What are
Hi,
you
I
doing down
remember you.
here?
Oh, thank Cora you're here. It's good to see you, miss. I was
Good to
so
see you
thankful
too,
to
I
Skypunks for their
guess.
help before. I was hoping you could help me once again.
I'm sorry to see you trapped here.
Of course you are. It must be very distressing for you to see someone like me stuck here with the rest. I need
not
you
quite.
to get a message to Mr. Octavius Butler.
Yes.
He'll know what to do.
Okay, I was going to ask
Maybe
where
I can
he
help
is.
you.
Of course you can. This is a serious matter. You need to get Mr. Octavius Butler. You must remember a message for me. Can you do that?
Yeah, don't
Maybe.
be patronizing about it.
Here is the message. I am trapped in Gallows Row. Come and save me. Do you need to write this down, dear?
Maybe. I
can
think I got a
remember it.
gist of it, though.
I understand there is toxic gas. I'm not sure how long we'll be safe here. There is no one authorized to take us to safety. But don't worry, Mr. Octavius Butler will know what to do.
You know, I might be able to take you...
Mr. Butler, dear, get going, quickly now.
Do you not want me to take you? I kind of want to take you for Mr. Butler's sake.
Unauthorized street races have been reported in this sector.
I know I'm on a bit of a tight schedule, but there's something over here I can collect. Some broken ornaments that no doubt have human hair on them or something. Professor Ellison. Or Ellison, hello.
Hi, my name's Rania. I'm just chatting with everyone to pass the time.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Not to think about the danger I might be in.
Why are you asking so many questions?
I didn't think I was.
Look, it wasn't my fault. You know that. I know that.
What wasn't
the
your
lab has
fault?
accidents all the time. It was definitely one of the interns.
The gas
Do you work
leak.
in a lab?
I own the lab. And no, none of us could have predicted the... Are you with CorpSec?
Are you responsible for the
Definitely
leak?
not.
If you can find a way to get me out of here, I'll make it worth your while. I told the CorpSec officers at the perimeter that I had rescue insurance, but they didn't believe me. You believe me, right?
Sure, I'll just go get you some help.
Not feeling compelled to save very many of these people, and so far the person I want to save most is on behalf of Mr. Octavius Butler, because he seemed okay. Dr. Okwa.
Hello, miss.
Not miss. I'm a doctor.
Oh, sorry about
okay.
that. Are you okay, doctor?
Kind of annoys me when people do that, but okay.
Yes, sorry for snapping. This is all just very stressful.
I
My name is
understand.
Dr. Ochoa. Nice to meet you. Are you a...
I'm just stuck here like you. What happened?
They say it was a toxic gas leak. Some of my patients have been having trouble with their breathing in the last few weeks. I thought it was just smog, but I guess it was much worse than that.
So this has been a long time coming.
I have no symptoms of respiratory illness. I am feeling lightheaded, but I think it's the heat in here. And the stress. Have you talked to that Butler woman? What a nightmare.
Imagine taking
What
her
caused the
around in a
toxic
car.
gas?
I don't know. The whole city is falling apart. Explosions, gas leaks, trash mountains, logic virus bombs, whole districts getting relocated. The economy is in constant flux.
You say relocated as in they crash into the ocean.
She used to say the city has a spirit, and that spirit gets a little angrier every year.
You don't believe that, right? You're a doctor.
No, I don't believe the city is the avatar of a new dark god rising. My grandmother had early onset dementia.
So why is everything in the city getting worse then?
No one else will say it. But when you're a doctor, you learn that sometimes you just have to say, I don't know. Questions create a vacuum that answers want to fill. But bad answers are worse than no answers.
What will you do when you get out?
Drink some vodka. Phone my ex-husband and tell him I still hate him. But he can stop worrying about me. Eat some takoyaki.
Will you be able to afford the rescue insurance if someone picks you up?
No way. I've only been out of medical college 10 years. It doesn't matter though. No one's coming anyway. We're just gonna have to wait it out.
Yeah, I guess so.
10 years as a doctor, and you aren't even living a lifestyle enough to afford, what, rescue insurance? How much is rescue insurance? Oh, this must have been a restaurant. Was it? A magazine. Let's not get too close to that. Let's stay away from that. I think you might be the final person I can have a chat with. Sergeant Kane.
Hi. Can I talk with you for a minute, sir?
Mom, yes, Mom. Sergeant Kine, pleased to meet you.
My name is Rania. How long have you been in the army?
312 years, man and boy.
312?
Or android and circuit board. Am I right?
Yeah, good one. Hey, what do you know about this accident?
Very little, Mom. I'm on need-to-know programming, and I do not need to know this.
I mean...
Do you have any friends or family looking for you?
I got the old boys waiting for me at the oil guzzler. It's my local.
Are you retired?
Yes, Mom. There's not many of us Mark 8s left in the city. We're antiques.
You seem like an antique.
I was originally programmed to run an all-terrain vehicle during the Rat Wars.
The Rat Wars? Were you really fighting?
Rats? Yeah. Well, at first, they grow pretty big in the lower levels of Nivalis.
How big that becomes a
scurrying down
war?
Corridors in swarms. Hundreds of them. Millions. Big as horses.
I believe you.
Was it really a war if you were fighting rats? It sounds more like you were an exterminator.
If you'd been there, you would have called it a war.
And I don't suppose you have much savings as a veteran either?
Barely a penny to my name.
An android will be
Hello.
okay.
It is Camus.
Oh.
Camus the dog.
Hi, Camus.
I am messaging Rania with a very important message.
You can just
Yeah,
talk normally.
Camus, you don't need to... What is it?
The guards are saying the gate will close soon and no one will
sugar.
get out. You need to come back.
I can't decide who to take.
I can decide.
There is only room for 3.
Yeah.
I know. And we need to take passengers who can cover the costs of rescue for Cloudpunk. At least, I think we do. Should I just take the people I like?
I don't know, but you have to choose now. You should talk to the people you want to save, then get out of there quickly.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'll tell them. I know who I'm going to choose. I think.
I kind of do. Dr. Ochoa, you need to come with me.
Dr. Ochoa, I actually have a vehicle. I can get past the security checkpoint. I can get you out of here.
Really? But what about everyone else?
There's only room
I
for
only
3.
have a few spaces. We need to go now.
I'll gather my things.
Just
Meet
be
me at
quick.
the security checkpoint in
Yes.
2 minutes.
That's 1. That professor's staying there. Mrs. Octavius Butler, it's your lucky day. Never thought I'd be taking you in
Mrs.
my
Butler,
car again.
I can take you back to your husband. I have a vehicle and I can get you through quarantine.
Well, that's fabulous news. Tell me, is it possible you have a different vehicle?
I do.
Perhaps something a bit newer.
Wait, do I?
No, sorry.
It's the
my
same
old
one.
Hava, or you stay here.
I'll pack my belongings and be with you momentarily.
Very good. Okay. See, the thing is with this android is if I take him with me, he won't have anywhere to go. He'll just be abandoned on the streets. He doesn't have a name. He'll probably just get wiped and end up on the black market anyway. It's going to be... Sergeant Kane.
Sergeant, I have a vehicle. I can get you back to your friends. Do you want to come with me?
Sure, Mom. Why not? The boys will be worried about me. Or they'll have cashed out all my poker chips because they think I'm dead already. Either way, we better hurry.
Aye, sir.
I'll see you by the checkpoint in a minute.
Right, you all sitting comfortably
I
back
can't
there?
thank you enough for taking me out of that horrid place, dear. I can't wait to get back and see Mr. Butler again.
What are you even doing down there?
Do you have any air freshener for the car? You know what? It's fine. Don't bother yourself.
I wasn't going to. It's not that... Well, it's got my
Interesting
car
bunch of
smell.
refugees you picked up here, Rania. Thanks for including me.
You're welcome. Hey, there's a doctor.
Oh, that was more tense than the Roach Wars of 08.
The
Thanks
Roach Wars?
for springing me, Mom. I owe you.
You're welcome. I'd much rather fight in the Rat Wars than the Roach Wars. I think I would be too disgusted to fight in the Roach Wars. Don't make much of a good roach soldier if you're constantly being squeamish at the sight of the enemy. Right, so... Location... Oh, I can't park because I've got passengers, but I do actually want to be here. Because there's a lady here that I can hand in these games I've collected to. Alright, that's one. Oh, are we good? Oh, Mrs. Octavius Butler, you're coming with me, are you?
We
Or
are
is this
getting
where
a
you're
call.
going?
It is Huxley again. What should
Again? Put him through. Go on.
I had her. I finally had her. Now all I needed was a way out.
Huxley, did you find Pashta?
The dame was sharp. but I needed an exit strategy, not a pat on the back.
God, okay.
I'll come get you. Send me a nav point.
I hope she would get here soon. The situation was going south quicker than the Americans when the ice caps melted.
Interesting. I wonder if we're actually on top of America still. With all the sea around. Right. Climb, climb, climb. Am I just... Did I drop everybody off? Or was it only Mrs. Octavius Butler that I dropped off? Right. Well, if they're still in the car, they'll make themselves known, no doubt. Like, why aren't you dropping me off? Where are we going? This isn't my way home. Hux? Right, if anybody's still in this hover, you're probably going to want to get out. This might get dangerous. Huxley, you did find her. Hello.
We had to get going. The girl was in danger. We all were. I gave the dame a nav point for a hideout we could use. It might even be safe.
Let's don't mess around then. Let's get in. Go, go, go. Where's this nav point? Right.
Who are you? I'm Rania. I just want to help. Huxley is a friend. You can trust him.
Yeah.
I know that. I trust him. He saved me.
Fair enough. We'll get you out of here, then leave you too. Huxley, what exactly is the plan? Do we take her back to...
Not back. I don't want to go back to him.
Pashta, do you know why this happened to you?
Because of the chip?
In your head? The neural memory implant?
Yeah. They gave me the implant. And do better at school. Dad said he wanted me to be a data analyst one day, because data analysts sometimes become CEOs.
Is that what you wanted?
I wanted to be in CorpSec like him, but he said it was a bad job.
So your dad wanted the memory chip removed?
He wanted it erased, but I said I didn't want it. It would make me forget a lot more than just the meeting.
The meeting?
Dad met with people he shouldn't. I heard everything they said. Dad said it was evidence. He said we can never leave behind any evidence.
So your dad erased your memory implant?
He took me to a man to do it. It hurt. I don't think Dad paid the man. That's why they were mad at him. That's why they sent me away.
And you don't want to go back to your father now?
I won't go back to him. It made me forget too much. I can't even remember Mom anymore. I just remember how much I hate him.
How did you find her, Huxley?
Busting the kid out hadn't been easy. I'm pretty sure I upset the wrong people. But everyone in Nivalis was the wrong people these days. I followed the leads I got from the two-bit mobster who pretended to be her father, Peter. In the grand scheme of things, he was the least terrible of the bunch.
I can't believe you found her, Huxley.
Is this it?
Oh no, it is happening again. Someone else is on the comm.
You were warned, Cloudpunk driver. Surrender now and hand over the android Huxley.
There was one more hand I could play. It was a desperate plan, but I was done for anyway.
I hope it's a good
hand.
hand.
There was a number on my head now, and it was a big one. I should turn myself in, then push the big red button.
What
At
big red
least
button?
the girl might make it.
What big red button?
You got a bomb.
The frame was an old espionage bot. Ancient, a bucket of bolts. But it did have one feature I was pretty sure would still work. Self-destruct. All I had to say was a specific combination of words.
I don't want to know the
prime
words.
My fuse, introduce a little spark into my house of dynamite. I could get rid of Rio for good.
Oh no. Do you have to do that? That would be bad.
That would be very bad.
Is it really a button?
I'd asked the dame and her dog for a lot of help. The least I could do for them was clear the way. I explained that it wasn't really a big red button. Rather, it was a phrase that if I said or heard, would trigger the detonation sequence. The words were simple enough. I just had to say...
No, don't say it.
Pashta, it might work. We could escape.
Huxley saved me. And I hate Rio, but he is still my dad.
I didn't know this.
Rio is
Did
your
everyone
dad.
else know this?
No, but it adds up, I guess.
Let me talk to him.
I'm not sure.
Trust me. Please. I can do this.
Okay, the comm is open. Go ahead.
Go on.
Dad, it's me.
Pashta? Pashta, honey. These aren't good people.
Listen to me, Dad. Just listen. Remember when Mom got sick? Do you remember what present I brought to the hospital for Mom?
Pashta,
You don't remember. It was a little bird. I made it from folded paper. She said it would stay by her side forever.
Oh, I remember, honey. Listen to me. I need you to...
No, you listen. I didn't remember the bird because you stole my memories from me. But I wrote it down. Even my scribbles are better at remembering Mom than you are. I wrote down a lot. I wrote down everything you said at that meeting, too. The one that made you do this to me?
Pashta, all I care about is your safety. I had to erase the memories so that they wouldn't come for you.
No, Dad. You only cared about not being caught. If you cared about me, you would have turned yourself in instead of stealing my memories.
Now you listen here. If you have told anyone else...
I haven't, but I will, if you don't let me go. I wrote down all the words that you said at that meeting. And if you don't leave us alone right now and stay away forever, I will send them in a message to CorpSec.
I can't just let you go.
No, Dad. You actually can. You can let me go, and your secrets are safe. Or you can tell me that you don't care about how much trouble you'll get in and turn yourself in. And I'll wait for you to get out of jail, or whatever happens. I'll stay by your side forever, if you give up.
Damn it, just give yourself up, Rio.
He's left the comm.
Oh no.
What a kicker. Her pops had abandoned her. He was letting her go. Poor kid.
Pashta, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I knew he would go and leave me behind. It's what he does. Let's keep going.
I won't leave your side, kid.
Yes, you will. Everyone does.
No, you can't think like that. Where am I even going?
You're still
Lomo?
moving, Rania.
Lomo?
Just about.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you. The city moves real fast, and you got to move with it.
I'm trying.
I'm trying my best. What do you want, Lomo?
You made some tough choices, Rania. People got hurt. I don't blame you. I think you did the right thing. But some other folk, their choices weren't so good.
What do you mean?
We're talking about rubric.
I'm going to ask you for something that I know you won't give me. Still, I have to ask, and you have to answer. Our choices have narrowed to a point, Rania. We've just got to play our parts from here.
Don't tell me you want pasture
What are
as
you
well.
talking about? I did what you asked.
This isn't about you or even me. This is about what you have. You have to bring that girl back to me. She's the dead.
What girl?
Pashta, of course.
Let's not do this. I'm asking, but I know your answer. Bring her to me. Last chance.
No.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
then.
not happening.
No hard feelings, Rania. To be honest, I would have thought less of you if you'd said yes. But death is like a weight. And if you want someone to carry it, you've got to graft that weight to their bones. You understand?
No.
You will.
He's dogging us into the
Your
debt
hollow heart
collectors.
will crack like ice.
My
5
hollow...
minutes to self-destruct. Oh no.
What the hell?
How could the scumbag know?
I don't keep the best hacker in the city around for his singing voice. Your number's
you
up, Huxley. You're
freak.
deader than the dance hall.
It was true. I was a goner. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to self-destruct.
No,
You're going
no,
to kill
no.
us all. You said you wouldn't.
You're free to drop him off. In fact, I highly recommend you do.
We have
Stop
to.
this. I'll find a way to...
As your robot friend might say, you were never going to come out of this shit smelling like roses.
Would he say that?
Goodbye, Rania.
He has disconnected.
It isn't fair. We have to help him.
There was a way to get out of this, but it was a long shot. A damn long shot.
Just tell me
What
what.
long shot?
The vents. If we could get there in time, maybe I could find an old hackbot and disarm the self-destruct sequence.
Okay.
Why aren't you driving faster? We have to save him.
Shit. Okay, let's go.
Go. Okay. This is like that old movie Speed. If I stop driving, I die.